This is Dejan Kovacevic, columnist at the Trib. We all came here to Consol Energy Center today expecting to hear the firings of Dan Bylsma and Ray Shero. All we got was Ray Shero. Not sure I understand that at this point, but let's first hear David Morehouse, the CEO of the Penguins, try to explain that whenever I asked about it at today's press conference. Just to be 100% clear here, you have not fired Dan Bylsma.
That's correct. We have not fired Dan Bylsma.
Is there an element of weirdness to that? And in addition to not just on your end, but also on those coaches' ends, because they could in theory be looking for other jobs that are available right now.
I don't think there's an element of weirdness. I think what we're trying to do is we're trying to do it systematically. And what we wanted to do was first address the situation at the top and the leader of the organization is the general manager. Once that's done, then we want to evaluate whether or not. And then another thing, Dejan, this is not as I said before, it's not a complete rebuild. This is a team that has had a level of success. What we're trying to do is get from good to great. We're in the top quartile of the league in everything we do. A lot of teams would like to be where we are. However, we do have high expectations and we want to get to it. So we don't need to just come in and clean complete house right away. We think we can do this systematically and we can make adjustments and we can get to where we need to get.
Okay then, element of weirdness indeed. What you have here now is a headless chicken. You have a team that has no GM, that has an entirely sustained hockey operations program. That's not going to hold up. There's no GM that's going to walk in here and say, I want that head coach. There's no GM that's going to walk in here and say, I want that scouting staff that's produced 3 NHL players over 8 years. Things are going to change. So guys are being strung along. There's no doubt in my mind about that. The Penguins are probably looking a little bit guilty of that right now. Maybe they want to keep some of these coaches, including Bylsma, from filling vacancies around the league. Maybe there's something else to it. But they want that GM, whoever it is, including the possibility that Jason Botterill, the assistant and interim GM, is retained, to come in here and make those decisions clean. Element of weirdness is what I'm going to call this today. We'll see how it plays out. From Consol Energy Center, I'm Dejan Kovacevic for the Trib.